Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paul McKinley Field here for the season opener for the Trinity Tigers men's soccer program. They are taking on Elmhurst Blue Jays here tonight. It's a warm night. We just had St. Thomas manage a 3-0 win over Pomona Pizza. It is 93 degrees, so it's gone down a little bit as the sun has set. As the teams get ready for this one. It'll be the Blue Jays in white, the Tigers in maroon. It should be a pretty entertaining game. These two teams have never met before. So the first meeting for these two teams. Elmhurst University up in Elmhurst, Illinois. You can follow them on Twitter. They are ElmhurstU_MSOC. Play in the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin. There's a player to watch there, I would say. It's Maciej Zadkos. This is JUCO All-American. Regional Player of the Year. He's wearing number 4. We'll try and run through their team. We've got Aaron Fay in goal. Roland Dearborn. Opening captain's going to be Edmund Conroy. We've got Maciej Zadkos. We have Jonathan Miller. Brady Lucas. David Falleros. We have Jack Corpus. Adam Ramirez. And we have Hernan Garcia. And number 10, Ilya Jelinek. That's your starting 11 for the Blue Jays. This team's getting ready to be introduced to the team. As they'll come out, as they be introduced to the fans. The team's being announced now. Blue Jays getting us started. They are in the white and blue, predominantly whites. Elmhurst University. I think Maciej Zadkos will be the man to watch. JUCO All-American. Number 4 there for the Blue Jays. If you're looking for a notable alumni there, they've got Brett Eldridge, the country musician. Came through Elmhurst University up there in Illinois. For Trinity, of course, they're here in San Antonio, Texas. You can follow them at Trinity Soccer TX. Play to watch for me, well, I think it's a big story that we have to follow here early in the season. Michael Meese, number 48, is an All-American as a freshman, but he got injured last season as a sophomore and is coming back from that injury today. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. A few notable alumni: Chuck McKinley, Wimbledon champion. So starting in goal for Trinity will be Joshua Lynch. He's a junior goalkeeper for Henderson, Tennessee. And Louis Instraw, junior midfielder from London, England. Adam Knutson, a sophomore midfielder from Dripping Springs. Got a big promotion. He was wearing 41 last year. And Ty Jarrett, junior defender from Austin, Texas.
Number 16, a junior from
He was originally recruited by UNC, only to find out he was waitlisted.
Number 17, a junior from Austin, Texas, Alan McGuire.
And we got Alan McGuire. We got Hunter Aronson.
From Palo Alto, California, Hunter Aronson.
No relation to the Aronson family.
Number
US
22,
soccer.
a junior from
Then we got Will
Bexley,
Powell
England.
from Bexley, England.
Will Powell.
Came from Beth
Number
Grammar.
25, a freshman from Crawley, England. Ethan Caudry.
And Ethan Caudry, freshman, making his debut. Played in the Isthmian Football League with Three Bridges.
Finnegan Saunders.
And then Finnegan Saunders.
Number 34, a freshman from Kerrville,
Will
Texas.
Robertson.
Will Robinson.
Freshman
Number
forward,
35,
played
a
for
sophomore
Tivy.
from Austin, Texas.
And then Brody Tokar,
Brody Tokar.
sophomore defender from Austin, Texas, playing in his first game.
Salvador
And
O'Brien.
then Salvador O'Brien is from London.
38, from Glasgow, Scotland.
And then the Glaswegian Luke Chandler, 6'1" defender.
From Shirts, Texas.
And Kaysen Dilworth,
Number 48,
played for Clemens in Shirts, Texas.
Virginia. Michael Meese.
And Michael Meese getting the start.
Now, your Trinity Tigers starting lineup.
That is, sorry, those are the
Goal,
subs.
Number 0,
My
a
mistake.
sophomore,
Those were your subs.
a senior from Esher, England.
So your
Austin
starting
Wilman.
goalkeeper is Austin
Number
Willman.
2, a senior from the Hodge, the Netherlands. Peter Blanc.
Peter Blanc,
Number
fifth-year
4,
senior.
a senior from Raleigh,
Jack Ublanc, senior defender
Raleigh, North Carolina.
from Raleigh,
Jack
North Carolina.
Number 5, a senior from Euless, Texas.
Ashena G
Shen Ajay.
will be starting.
Number 7, a senior from Davis, California.
Then we have Zach Anderson,
Number 10, a senior from San Antonio, Texas.
Joseph Curry, local boy, San Antonio, Texas. He's a senior
junior
midfielder.
from Katy, Texas.
Hunter Kane, junior midfielder from Katy, just
Number
outside of
19,
Houston.
A senior from Dallas, Texas. Jesus Veloz.
Jesus
Number
Veloz.
21, a senior from Sheffield,
Jack
England.
Downs,
Jack Downs.
fifth-year senior
Number 26,
after
a
COVID from
freshman
Sheffield.
From Dallas, Texas.
Luke Mayfield, freshman defender.
Number 41, a freshman from Grand Cayman,
And then
Cayman Islands.
Cameron Smith out of Georgetown in the Cayman Islands.
Assistant coaches Ross Fitzpatrick,
Has played for the
Armando,
under-15
Joseph
national
Trinity,
team.
and
Because
head
Trinity's head coach Paul McGinley's 34th season, 540, 92 and 40. Elmhurst's
Now, please
head
remove your
coach
hats and rise for your national anthem.
is Dave Tomasio. But we're going to have the national anthem and we'll be right back. So, formalities out of the way. Players will shake hands. We'll get ready to go. But yeah, Dave Tomasio, head coach for Elmhurst. 161, 141, and 36 in his career. Was at the helm of the women's team for 6 years before moving to the men's team. Played in the USISL, which was the USL Championship before the USL was a thing, for South Carolina Shamrocks and the Baltimore Bays, which is a name that takes you back. He also played in the Dreiliga for Schwarz Weiss Essen, which is the third division in Germany. As these teams get ready to go. So last year, Elmhurst finished 9-5. Sorry, Trinity finished 9-5-3. They were the SCAC runners-up. And Elmhurst, well, they finished 7-8-3. So 3 draws for both teams last season. Blue Jays and the Tigers getting ready to do battle As we get ready to go here. We're already half an hour late, so what's a few extra minutes? As the players gather for some final instructions. Referee's impatient. Referees don't get paid any extra money for this. Nor do commentators, so, you know. So it will be Elmhurst in the white and blue. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. Trinity in all maroon. They'll be going from right to left. On your screen. And Trinity, of course, have to have another huddle. Even though they just had one. And the referee would be within his rights to kick this match off. You don't have to wait for the huddle. But we're going to go here as the players end their preparation. So we get ready to go here. Trinity goalkeeper flags that he is ready. Lost a woman there. Playing an extra season because of COVID. And there's 3 balls on the pitch somehow. We haven't even started the match. We're away. Trinity will look to gather this in. Elmhurst on the ball. That was Hernan Garcia. Ball goes out. It's going to be a throw for Trinity. And it'll be a throw in here for Trinity. There it goes back. It's the Tigers working it up the right side. Played well by Elmhurst. Blue Jays now sending it long fast. Bypassing the midfield there, really good work. Getting it moving quickly. Beats his man. He's goal side now. There's a chance. It's deflected. It's bounced around everywhere. That's going to be a corner for Elmhurst. So corner here for the Blue Jays. Early doors. He's got to run down the hill to send it in. Gets over the initial defender, but it's cleared away by the second. But it'll be gathered in well there by Dearborn. The Tigers now looking to get on the ball. It's played all the way back to the keeper by the Blue Jays. And they'll take their time about it. Send it long. And Tigers gathering it in. That was Shenaji gathering it in. Ball goes out for Curry. Curry played back. It's up the left wing. Played back to Zach Anderson. Anderson switches the play. Opportunity for Trinity here up the rights. Opts to go back, taking their time, building up patiently. Back to Anderson. Anderson has the support, goes for it. Uses the man. It's Cameron Smith. So Anderson. Smith's there in support again. He'll try and go for Smith in the corner. Blue Jays trying to clear it away. Tigers gathering it in. Played back. Referee has seen something. Offside flag is up. And so it'll be a free kick for the Blue Jays to relieve that early pressure from Trinity. Sent long. Blue Jays gathering well there. Good chance for a run here from Miller. Miller sends it out wide. Looks to cut inside his man, but that's blocked well by the Cayman Islands International. Goes out for a throw-in. And a throw-in for the Blue Jays. Shaping for a long throw. They're backing into their players. That's a beautiful throw. Well gathered in, but Trinity come away with it in the end. Now a chance here looking for Ajay. Ajay can't gather it, and the Blue Jays send it in, looking to turn. Appeal for a handball. It's given. We see that call earlier today where it just falls to the player's advantage, so you kind of have to call it. And so Trinity, ball back in play. Moving it up the left. Chance here. Smith moving wide left. Ball sent long, bypassing midfield too long. Lets it go over his head, goes all the way to the keeper. And so a chance for the Blue Jays to build out of the back now. Looking to recycle the play, moving it to the wide right. High pressure coming from Smith. Gets around. It'll be a throw-in for the Blue Jays. Looking to throw in quickly. There's Hernan Garcia. Didn't work out. Maybe should have taken his time with it, but the Blue Jays end up with possession again. Trinity coming away with it. Smith. Smith plays it out wide. This is the Tigers. Work up wide left. Ajay. Ajay on the ball. Swung into the middle. There's no one there for the Tigers though. And now the Blue Jays will look to come away with it up the left. There's a contest for possession, but it's played back. And the Blue Jays switch it to the field that I can actually see, so that's helpful. Passing it around the back. Pretty content holding possession. Bypassing midfield, goes up. Defender hoofs it straight up. Appeals for a foul, not heated. I think that's the fair call from the referee. It'll be another corner for the Blue Jays, their second of the night. But this time it's on the near side.
Brady, gotta get over the first guy.
So corner coming in from the near side. A lot of players centered around the penalty box. Swung in, good ball, headed away though by the Tigers. Ajay on making a long run here. But there's a little support, and that's easy for the Blue Jays to mop up. Good work defensively from Hernan Garcia. Plays it out wide. Ramirez. Ball played all the way back again, but a chance to build up again. Blue Jays just trying to gather something here. They've looked dangerous. They've had those two corners. Ball goes back. Swung in. Blue Jays still working it on the right. They've got numbers there. There's numbers in the box too, but they just can't get enough space. Trinity working that defensively, sending it back. Looking to turn the man. Trinity just can't get control. High boo, big appeal from the Trinity bench. Referee disagrees. Crossed in off the back side of the Trinity defender, who now has to push up because he's out of position. Really good footwork there from Elmhurst. That's Ilya Yernik. And hoofed clear by Trinity. But they are under the cosh right now. Elmhurst all over Trinity in the opening however many minutes. The opening 10 minutes. Big appeal for a foul. He got the ball, but he did come in from behind him. So Ajay on the ball now. Ajay cuts inside one. Sends it out. There's a runner out wide right. They do see it, but he's left the ball behind. And that's one of those things that'll happen. Ball swung in. There's numbers there. Ajay's there. It's cleared away. Trinity regather. Well blocked. Good work defensively from Jonathan Miller. As the Blue Jays work it again, Jonathan Miller, unfortunate side effect of Trinity International disbanding its athletics programs. No relation to this Trinity. Played wide right, but it's not a great ball. Trinity clear it easily. Probably didn't need to. They had the time. They probably didn't need to clear it like that, but they did what they did. And that'll be a throw for Elmhurst. The Blue Jays have a throw. It's too easy. It goes out for a goal kick. Half-hearted appeals from the Elmhurst bench.
Face the ball.
It'll be a goal kick for Trinity. Trinity working up wide right. We saw St. Thomas play like this. A bit more switching though from Trinity. They got Smith out wide left. They're going to skip him. They're going to look for Ajay. Ajay's going to use his speed. He's going to get there. Needs more support in the box for me. Beats his man. Sends it across the face. But the Blue Jays deal with it and get it clear. And that's a good turn there from Ilya Yerenik to start something here. That ball is just going to be in between everybody, isn't it? And the Tigers are going to gather. And so the Tigers gathering it, working it up the right. Smith making a run. But they're going to just play it patiently. Patient football here from the Tigers. Just slow build up. Smith is out there. That ball is perfectly weighted for him and he brings it down beautifully. Looks to beat his man. Gets around him, but really good work defensively from David Falleros. Wearing number 9, but he's playing deep there. And he does well again. Really great work defensively from David Falleros. Senior forward from Fort Myers, Florida. So that is a bit of a heavy touch, so he plays it back to the keeper. Of course, our thoughts with everybody in Florida and the Southeast as they deal with the hurricane. So the Tigers now still building something on the left here, but taking their time about it. There's a lot of patience about how the Tigers are playing. But maybe it's a little too patient because it's giving plenty of time as Smith sends it long. As they play out there on the wing, there's going to be a throw for Trinity. Deep in the Blue Jays half. Opportunity for a long throw. Ball's thrown in. Played back. The Tigers just recycling the ball here, keeping possession. I think the Blue Jays started. Swings it, looks for the switch. It's going to come off well. Really good ball from Jack Eubank. Looks to play it in for Zach Anderson. Just can't find Zach Anderson. No relation to the former Central Coast Mariners defender of the same name. And the cuts, and now chance for a switch. There's some good movement here from the Blue Jays. With David Falleros out here, looking to draw in the defender. He gets possession. Smith on him. Puts it out for a throw for the Blue Jays. He's gone much too far. Referee doesn't like that, and so he'll have to go back and take the throw from where it actually went out. So a throw in for the Blue Jays. Cox looks for Fieros. Can't find him. That's a foul. Hernan Garcia just taken out there by Hunter Kane. So a relieving free kick here for the Blue Jays. A lot of players around. Headed clear. Blue Jays regather. Swung in, but there's nobody in that spot. Just wasn't enough on it. The Tigers will hoof it clear. Elmhurst doing good work there. Hernan Garcia on the ball. Sends it long, but headed away. Smith can't get to it. Norkin Anderson cut out well. Really good ball there. Beautiful bit of footwork from Joseph Curry to play it around. Goes out for Ajay. Ajay on the ball. Cuts Tony's man. Shoots! And a good save from the keeper. So that will be a corner for the Tigers. Here with half an hour to play. 15 minutes gone. Swung in, keeper spills it, and that's in! Horrendous mistake from the goalkeeper. That should have been gathered, and Trinity have a 1-0 lead. As the keeper spills what should have been an easy gather from the corner. It's just too easy, that goal for Trinity, and that's a shame because Elmhurst have been really, really good and have started really well, but that goal is frustrating. And so that goal goes to Luke Mayfield, who scores his first collegiate goal. Mayfield taps it home, but a horrendous mistake from the keeper. Luke Mayfield played ODP for his state team. That's North Texas, because he's from Dallas. He was the team MVP in high school, and now he's a collegiate goal scorer. Scored his first college goal. Trinity 1, Elmhurst 0. But flatters Trinity somewhat. Elmhurst have been really good here in the opening stages. Ball sent long. It might be too long, though. It is. It's just too long. It goes out for a throw. Trinity made the most of the chance they had, but Elmhurst have been good. They're going to need to do more if they want this lead to hold up. So the ball comes back. Ajay. So the Blue Jays. Trinity just step up. Pass was telegraphed. Ball stays in. Good work from the linesman. You can see his hand out. Signals that it's close, but it's not out. Blue Jays doing well, beating his man. Trinity too strong there. We'll play it back to the goalkeeper. Right decision there. And goes out wide for Smith. So Smith on the ball. He's got acres of space to run into. There's no pressure. He'll play it forward. As Trinity will switch it across the field slowly. They've got that lead now, so I would expect them to slow things up even more than they already were. And just pass it around the back, waiting. They just wait for the mistake. The mistake happened on the goal. They just wait for something to open up. Smith making a run left. Plays it back. Eubank finds Blank. Blank plays it forward. So they work up the left to Ajay. Ajay on the ball now. Plays it back again. On the right. Good headed down for Ajay. Gets his hands out of the way. He's got space to run into. He has a shot. Blocked. Beautiful defense there from the Blue Jays. Ajay going for it again and hoofed clear. Really, really great defensive work there when it mattered for the Blue Jays. As Trinity will be forced to recycle it, but that was great defensive work. I think it was Hernan Garcia with the clearance there, with the block, crucial block for the Blue Jays to keep it 1-0. Good run though from Ajay. As the Tigers now work it around at the back again, recycling. Plenty of time. Can't turn the man, so I'll have to go back. Anderson makes a run, but he doesn't see it. And so there's Blank. Blank makes the switch, looking for Smith. Smith gathers it in. Plays it back for Anderson. Anderson on the run. He's got space. He plays it into the middle. There's a runner wide right. If he can wait that pass well enough, and he can't. So it's going to be a goal kick. Just too much on that ball from Jack Downs. And so it'll be a water break. It's all heavy there. So it's 1-0. 26 minutes to go here in the first half. Trinity 1. Elmhurst 0. On a pretty big mistake from the goalkeeper, that one. Should have claimed it. Just couldn't bring it down. And it puts Trinity 1-0 up. But Elmhurst have probably been the better side. They've had a lot of opportunities. They haven't registered a shot on goal, but they have had those two corners. They've looked dangerous at a lot of times. It's got to be frustrating for Elmhurst to concede a goal, and concede a goal like that as well. It's just so frustrating. So it's a 1-0 lead for the Tigers here. 26 minutes to go here in the first half as the players and the referees have a drink. It is still hot. It's cooled down a bit now that the sun is down. But it's still 92 degrees. And there is an air quality alert for Bexar County, which is the county that San Antonio is in. So certainly a lot going on. I'm going to have a drinks break as well. But yeah, it is tough to play and to play at a high standard and to keep it going. It's difficult. It's a goal kick. Sorry, not a goal kick, just a possession for Elmhurst. So Elmhurst with a goal kick now. Sends the players forward. Sent it long. Blue Jays gather. Really good work there. And great ball, great turn. Can he get around Smith? He does. There's an Elmhurst throw. Great work though from David Falleros. It's his first year here at Elmhurst. Transferred from Chowan, Division 2 school this year. It's not the best throw, but Trinity let it bounce, which I wouldn't recommend defensively. It's cleared away by the Tigers. Anderson goes up and down, and a foul is called. And Trinity will relieve on that free kick. Anderson, I think, knew what he was doing there. Knew he could get a foul if he went in like that and went to ground. Smith making a run up the left. Jay calls Smith to come in. Smith on the ball. Looks to beat 3. Manages to. So the ball is swung in. Far post. And the touch is just too heavy. And the goalkeeper will gather easily. And now there's a big chance for a counter here. Trinity do have 4 back. But if they switch, they could really have something dangerous. Really good sliding challenge to get the ball away. So Elmhurst working it up. Slides in, gets all ball, puts it out. Does he? It's still in. So they fight for possession at the corner flag. Ball's gone out. It is a goal kick. Elmhurst bench thinks there was a foul, but the ball had already gone out, so you can't call the foul after the ball has gone out of play. Can still give cards, though, so if something happens that warrants a card, you can give that. But a goal kick for the Tigers is the decision. There wasn't a lot of space down there, and that corner can be difficult to play in. It is darker over there. So Smith sends it long, looking for Ajay. But the Blue Jays get on the end of it and will now look to move out. If they move quickly, they might have something here, but they've turned the wrong way for me. They needed to go right. They had that man right in Ilya Yerenik as he runs into the middle, but Trinity regather. They might put it out for a throw. They have, so it's an Elmhurst throw. Elmhurst throw. About halfway into the Trinity half. We are 1-0 here, 23 minutes to play. I'm Chris Hockman with you. Throw in from the Blue Jays. Touch goes back out to the man who took the throw. Plays it back. Hit powerfully in from Edmund Conroy. And a foul. His decision will be a free kick. There's some action on that ball into the box. And so a relieving free kick for Trinity. So the Tigers will work it out again up the right. Jack Downs playing it back. Downs back on the ball. Plays it out right again. He's in some space, but they'll go back. Looks like one of those slow switches again, which means they're probably looking for Smith out here on the left. But instead they'll go with another slow switch across. So keep going. There's the switch, but Smith has started running the other way. So he's going to have to come back to get it, and then he has to play it back. It's a decent idea, but they just weren't on the same page. So the ball was sent long, cleared away. Joseph Curry fights for it, loses out. Elmhurst now on the counter. Big chance for a switch. There's runners there if he can spot him. Tevefelleros is there going through. Switches again. It might just be too heavy. Does he keep it in? He does. Beats his man. He can cut inside. Blocks it out for a corner. So a corner here for Elmhurst. They're adding up. It would have been difficult to get something from that. So to get the corner, I think, is a good take with how close to the byline he was. But corners are difficult to score from, despite what you think. So he swings it in over the first defender, cleared away, only to the edge of the box. That is blocked. Appeals for a handball, not heeded on Zach Anderson. Swung in. Keeper comes and gets there. Almost the exact opposite of what happened for the Trinity goal.
Ball's coming.
Plays it out. Rolled out.
No, rolling.
Smith plays it back. Another switch along the ground. Here for Trinity, looking to work up the right. They'll just wait. Joseph Curry wants the switch. It doesn't come to him. He was making that run. Now the ball goes, but it looks like it's going to go straight out. It does. I think he was trying to curl that around, but just couldn't get enough curl on it. Goes out for a throw. Headed forward by Elmhurst. Yerinic gets the ball. Good work there from Yerinic. Earns the foul. Shows his strength. Good work. So, free kick here for Elmhurst. It's a good opportunity. Bit far out, but can make it a good set piece as Maciej Ozadkos stands over it. He'll send it in. That plays offside, so he's going to have to switch. I think a late change to what they were planning there. Swung in after the switch. It's a decent tactic. Goes far post. Good work defensively. I think that was Anderson. Cuts inside well from Redskos. Headed clear. Controlling here the Blue Jays. Feels like they need a goal. They probably deserve it. They're going to let it run. Plays it back for the keeper. He's going to just hoof it clear. Yeah, that's the same call that went for Anderson. So, got to call that again the other way. Going to get that third ball. No one really getting control of this at this stage. It's going to be crucial to get that Jedinic on the ball. There's just no support for him. He's having to do it all himself. Instead, he has to go back. Pressure coming. Forces the quick play. And then Smith will gather. Smith in space. Plays it forward. Good turn. Jay is there. There's also Curry. Has a shot. It's off the back of the player. Really good work from the keeper to recover so quickly. He's going the other way. The deflection comes off the back of the keeper, the back of the defender. And the keeper does really well to change his direction and get the ball. He pushes his players up and goes in. Anderson loses out. Jedinic gets that. Elmhurst frustrated as Hunter Kane makes a run. Plays it out, loses possession. Goes wide. That's a throw. That's a throw for Elmhurst. In a good position here. I'd like to see some more movement. And the warning issued to the coach from the referee. Says he's had enough. Didn't even seem that harsh to me. Jay. Potential handball there. Not given. And so, subs being readied for both teams. Going to be a bit of a line change from both teams. So we'll keep an eye on these players coming in. Jedinic on the ball. He's got great footwork. He just doesn't get the support he needs going forward. Swung out wide. Beautifully weighted ball. Well controlled from Roland Dearborn. Dearborn beats his man. Really great footwork. Cuts it inside. Great block defensively. And that's out for a corner. So we're going to make the subs here on the corner. There is one big moment there for Trinity though. As Meese will come back in for his first appearance after being injured for most of the season. Michael Meese comes in for Trinity. A lot of other changes, but that's the notable one. Michael Meese comes back from being injured for almost all of last season. So a big moment for him. I'm sure emotional. He's got to deal with that. So that's difficult. I see Smith coming off. So now players are all on. Corner will be taken. Short. Tapped back out to the corner taker. I think that's too much on there. It's difficult to control. Ryan Wells on it. Wells, he's going to be forced back. Not a great ball, but it works out. Those are the kind of passes back that worry you, though. Wells. So Conroy, and it's sent out wide. Blue Jays working on this one now. Trying to build something up here. Good switch of play. Really good work from Jedinic. Finds the man there. That's going to be a goal kick, but that's decent work from Elmhurst. It's been entertaining. Really good work. Aiden Ramirez with that ball in switching. He won all region at Harper College. It's another victim of the Trinity International disbanding its athletics department, moving to an online-only school. So he moved to Harper College and then now to Elmhurst. Controlled well. Tigers looking to build something up here. They're taking their time about it. It's a very patient.
Relax, rolling too high, too high.
Sent long, looking for a J. Just can't get it. He was banking on it getting over the head of the defender. It doesn't. And that's going to be a free kick for the Blue Jays. Yeah, you can't go into the back of someone like that. 13 and a half minutes to go. 1-0 Trinity here in the first half. The Tigers all regathered. There's a man on. He turns well. Just looks for the through ball, but it doesn't come off. And now the Blue Jays could counter, but runs into too many bodies. It looked like he was signaling for something. Yeah, he was playing an advantage. The referee was playing an advantage, so it'll be a free kick that they're going to take out wide. The Blue Jays just didn't want them moving it too far forward. And so the Blue Jays now with an opportunity to work something left. There's runners moving. Just not enough, though. Good run here from Jelinek. Liha Jelinek on the ball. Blocked by Trinity. Jelinek back on it. Good run. He's in behind. He could shoot. Cuts inside the man. Blocked by Trinity again. Desperation defending from the Tigers. Blue Jays looking really dangerous. And now a chance on the counter. There's a runner out there wide right. That's Meese. Meese on the ball. Gets around his man. Looks to find a J. Can't find a J. It's cleared away by the Blue Jays. Beautiful covering defense from the Blue Jays. So it's going to be a throw. Trinity urging to calm down. Swung in. J can't get to that. It goes out for a Tigers throw. No, kept in. So the Tigers still on the ball. Trinity just working it around the back again. All the way back for the keeper from Eubank. Played now to Peter Blank from The Hague. He's a big Frankie de Jong fan, as you might imagine, a Dutch player to be looking for Meese. Don't think it's going to get to him. It will end up going out for a goal kick for the Tigers. So 11-ish minutes to go. 1-0 Trinity here in the first half. Here at Paul McGinley Field. Switch here. Header, that's going to be a throw for Elmhurst, yes. That long ball was looking for Ronald Dearborn. Everybody goes down. It's going to be another throw for Elmhurst. He slips as he takes the throw. Dearborn tries to get on the end of it. He can't. Jelinek can't control, but it goes back anyway. And that is a Tigers throw. So he goes up for Meese. Meese controls. Really good foot in from Elmhurst. Ball played forward. Switching, looking for a J from Adam Knutson. It runs out of space, goes down. Think he fell just before the bleachers, so he's okay. But you definitely don't want to run into those. Ball goes over the top. Tigers, though, will regather and reset all the way back to Blank. Peter Blank on the ball, sends it out wide right. There's a chance to switch. Hunter Kane here on the left. The signal was to send it to him. That's not what the intent was, but it does eventually come out to him. Hunter Kane now. Kane plays it inside to Instraw. Really good work defensively. That's great work from Dearborn. Blank slides in, gets the ball, says the referee. And Instraw coming away with it. The Tigers now. Ajay. Ajay loses out. Should have released that sooner. He had options. And the Blue Jays play it back. Meese accidentally runs into his defender. Good ball long. The race is on. Smart play there from the Tigers to give up the run. Let the Blue Jays have it. Put it out for a throw. Swung out wide. Gets around its man. Looks to cut it in. It's going to be a free kick just outside the box for Elmhurst. So free kick opportunity here for the Blue Jays. Just a couple yards outside the box. So chance for a virtual corner, although this is a lot more advantageous than a corner. It's a lot closer for one, but also by not being directly level with the byline, you're not forced to only go in one direction. Can't quite tell who's taking it. The free kick, reimagine. It's looking like he's going to swing it to the far post, but we'll see. It's the free kick. The referee blows his whistle. He swings it in. Plays it along the deck to the edge of the area. Looking for that deflection. Gets a deflection. It goes wide for a corner for Elmhurst. Their 5th corner of the night. So corner being swung in here, looking far post again for me. Goes in centre though, and it's headed out by Trinity. That will be a throw for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays throw here. Trying to turn, can't turn, but he plays it out. That's the next best thing. Jay looking to gather, can't do so, and the Blue Jays will come back with it. Big contest out there. It will be a throw for Trinity and a sub for Trinity as well. It's going to be Will Robinson, freshman forward from Kerrville. Played for Tivy, which is where a few years ago, actually it's probably more than a few years ago now, the women's championship final was played because it was turf field and Kerrville got washed away, basically. So now Trinity working it up. 6 minutes to go, 1-0 to Trinity. But Elmhurst certainly worth something here. That was a little harsh, but a good turn now. Still with it. Just couldn't do it. Decent effort from Will Powell. Ball goes long. Looks to find Hunter Kane. It'll be a throw for Trinity here on the near side. Play it out for Instrel. Instrel swings it in just beyond Meese. And the Blue Jays will clear, and now the Blue Jays will work. Up the left, chance for the counter, good run. Hoofs it back off of him. It was a strong run from Alan Lopez Paredes. Goes out for a goal kick though. Decent run from the man from Las Vegas. Junior forward. It was all state in high school in Nevada. Blunk on the ball. Blunk sends it forward. Tigers moving forward, going wide rights. He goes down, that is a foul. So a free kick for the Tigers. They don't really mess around about it. Instrel Stroll on the ball. Sends it to Meese. Meese plays it back. Back to Blank. Blank sends it across looking for Kane. Kane beats one man. Can't beat him the second time, but it comes out anyway for Knutson. Knutson plays it back. All the way back. It's now with Blank again. Blank's been a vital pivot for the Tigers. Looking for Meese, can't get there. It's cleared away by the Blue Jays. And Blank will regather. He'll play it back to the keeper. Smart decision. Just take some time. They just want to eat some time off the clock a little bit here. No panic. Run from Eubank. Back for Blank. Downs. Downs on the run. Sends it forward. Just seems like it's gone to no man's land there. A decent run, a decent effort. It's a goal kick though. Good work defensively. That's a really smart defensive play. When you work it so that you can kick the ball back off the striker. Really great work. I think Elmhurst should be really happy with that work. And so a goal kick. 3 minutes to play in the first half. The goal kick comes for Elmhurst. Chance to start something. They bypass the tall man in midfield. Brady Lucas almost 6 feet, not quite. As Meese makes the run. Meese sends it forward. He's offside. He is offside. Good save. It won't count for his stat sheet, though. That was really tight, but that assistant definitely has a much better angle than I do. Sitting down here at halfway. So I'm inclined to agree with the officials. So offside, but a really good save. It won't count for his stat sheet, unfortunately, for the goalkeeper after that earlier mistake. It's Trinity steal possession. Really strong work there from Hunter Kane. Swung in, but to nobody. It's going to go out. I think it might go out for a throw. Meese does well, plays it off the defender, gets a throw. And plays it back for Jack Downs. Offside. That is an inexcusable offside because that is almost off a throw. No excuse for that. You could look up the line and see the defense move. You knew you were offside. No excuse for offsides like that in my book. So a chance to build something again, maybe for Elmhurst. Plays it back to the keeper. He'll move the ball around and send it long. Goes long. Really good run in from Trinity to use the momentum to get the ball. Tight fight, but good work there. Getting the ball Adam Knutson, but in the end,
1 minute.
it is Elmhurst as we hit the last minute of the first half. We'll see if Elmhurst goes for it. Suspect they're just going to get into the halftime break, to be honest with you. Blocked. The Tigers move it forward. Can't find Meese. Sent away. Yeah, that's a foul. He's just pushed in. Got a push on him. And so the Blue Jays, they got about 30 seconds. They could hoof this up and try something. But I suspect they're not really that interested in it. But they do. They hoof it up. The man's there. Good turn. Really good work from Ronald Dearborn. I've been impressed. Blocked. Great desperation defending from Trinity. The shot comes in again. Not anywhere near enough on it. We've hit the last 10 seconds.
7, 6, 5.
As they'll hold on to this. He'll waste the whole time.
1.
And that is half time here at Paul McGinley Field. It's half time. It is Trinity 1. Elmhurst nil. Been a really enthralling first half. Might be a little unlucky, Elmhurst, to be down by 1. But we'll see what happens in the second half. I think there's a lot more to this. Spilled shot, tapped home by Mayfield. 1-0 at half. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for the second. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half here. Trinity versus Elmhurst. It's Trinity 1, Elmhurst 0. Chris Hoffman with you for Tiger Network. So just refreshing, it'll be Trinity in the all maroon. They'll be going from left to right. And then Elmhurst in the white and blue. They'll be going from right to left. Goal came in the 16th minute. Keeper spilled it. Mayfield able to score it, tap it home. Frustrating way for Elmhurst to concede because they were definitely on top until that point. But they just couldn't get the job done. And then Trinity got the goal. Since the goal, it's been a bit more even. But maybe a little hard done by here, Elmhurst, you might think. I think they certainly didn't deserve to be a goal down. Certainly not in the way they conceded. So we'll see how they do here in this second half. But they've been impressive. As the Tigers kick off. Tigers working it up the left. Played in for Instraw. Instraw goes long, but to nobody, so it's easy enough for Elmhurst to deal with. It goes out for a throw, though. So a throw in for the Tigers. Just goes over everybody's head, and Elmhurst will clear. It's a good run from Jack Kupas. And Ia Jurinik can't get on the end of that. It's cleared away. Trinity back on the ball. This is better from Trinity. Meese plays it back. Instraw. Goes out wide. Heavy touch. Going to have to play it back for Instraw again. Instraw on the ball. There's a lot of space. He'll play it in. That touch is much too heavy for Ajay. Ball goes out. It's a throw in for Trinity. So Trinity now back on it on the left. Just some one-touch football. They might do that switch that they've been doing a lot of this evening. Plays it out now for Mayfield, scorer of the goal. Meese has men around him, plays it back for Mayfield. Mayfield goes all the way back to Blank. Blank plays it forward now. Finds Jack Downs. It's almost like they're just so deep right now. Everybody from Elmhurst. There's just no pressure on the ball. Mistake from Meese allows Elmhurst to get away with it. And Elmhurst now with a chance to play out. Maybe this will bring them out of their shell. Jurinik back on the ball. Jurinik plays it out wide for Lucas. Lucas into the middle for Luis Alvarez. Can't turn his man, and Trinity come away with it again. Long ball looking for Ajay. Well defended though by the Blue Jays. Meese gets control of it again. Meese turns. Looks for options. Sees the one wide left that I don't think was expecting him to see him. This ball comes out for Instraw. Instraw. Goes back to Eubank. Eubank to Blank. Eubank. Trinity working in through the middle here. Good run. There's a shot from distance, but it's too high, too wide. It's aggressive. Don't know if it needed to be that aggressive. So a chance now for Elmhurst to build something up here. I'd like to see them take their time about it, build something out. Sometimes I've just felt that they've rushed things too much. And they've gone too hard for it. They probably deserve something from this, but where they are right now just isn't coming out. Ball goes long. Headed forward well by Miller. Played forward again, but offside. David Fierros. New player for Elmhurst. Ball was still moving, says the referee, so they'll have to retake that free kick. So Blank plays it back to the keeper. And it's back with Blank. Working it around the back line. Logan Kennedy. Kennedy to Blank. Blank plays it out right to Eubank. Tigers looking to regather. Meese doesn't go into that challenge. Good turn there from the Tigers. That's Louis Instralt. Meese leaves it behind. Finds his man. Really good jockeying, but he's just committed the foul. Just clipped him. That was so good until that little clip. So it's a free kick here for the Tigers. Probably about 30 out, maybe 25. And we'll see who's standing over it. I see Jack Eubank over it, but I don't think he's going to be the one to take it. They might roll it off to Eubank. That's a long run up here. Shot into the wall. It's blocked, and that's going to be a corner. The wall does its job. Just not enough on that from Jack Downs. Man from Sheffield. Looking to get into sports performance analytics after this. So corner for the Tigers. Played in far post over everybody. Cleared off the line. Great work defensively from the Blue Jays. Didn't quite catch who made the clearance on the line. It's hoofed up. And so it'll be a throw for the Tigers. Great work defensively from the Blue Jays. So another throw in here for the Tigers, but wow, what a moment. Blue Jays, brilliant defensive work. Tigers started this half much better than they started the first, though. Looking really dangerous. Looking to find Meese. Meese heads it on, but there's no one running onto it. Keeper will make the save. I would have probably let that run and just take the goal kick, but especially with a risky throw like that, it's an interesting decision. Miller plays it back to Lucas. Lucas finds Urinik. Lucas again. Good turn there from Korpas. Korpas just can't get around his man. Good work defensively from the Tigers. That was Louis Instralt. Headed just comes off the side of his head, so it's difficult. Pretty blatant handball. He's frustrated with himself, Urinik. That's a frustrating moment. That was a good bit of work there. Kouakis, though, sends it back. It's now with Blank. Blank sends it forward for Eubank. Eubank and Blank. Just passing it around the back. Shapes to go long, but instead just goes to Eubank again. And again, back to Blank. They're just toying with them at this point. Plays it in, though. Scatty plays it out for Kouakis. Kouakis. Played in for Scatty again. Scatty played it out. And then it goes out again. So now on the left. Trinity on this. Instralt plays it out wide. Trinity on the ball. Couple step overs, sells the man. Gets inside one. Plays it for Knutson. Knutson plays it back. Swung into the box. Defender at full stretch. Good intervention. Needed to be. Blank comes forward. The header's there, and if the runners were there, it's the right move, but the runners weren't there. Frustration for the Blue Jays. And Downs plays it back. Mayfield back to the keeper. Blank. Blank turns and finds Downs. Downs plays it forward for Ajay. Ajay for Instrel. Sent wide left. Tigers building something up here. Swung into the box, but perfectly picks out the defender. And they'll hoof it long again. But there's just no one running onto things. Jack Downs brings it down for Instrel. Instrel plays it wide left. And just Elmhurst playing so deep now that they're not putting the pressure on Trinity when they have the ball. So much so that he can look around. Just have acres of space. Play it all the way back to Blank. Blank for Instrel. Instrel plays it out wide. Back for Instrel. Looks like he's going to go back to Blank again. He does. Tigers just working this around pretty easily. There's no pressure on Mayfield. He can even stop the ball before he plays it back to Blank. Touch map for Blank would be absolutely wild. It's a bit heavy, but he keeps it in. Tries to go around his man. Can't do so. Good work from the Blue Jays, and they win the throw. Really great work from the Blue Jays there. And so 2 subs here for the Blue Jays. We have Alan Lopez Paredes coming on and Ryan Wells. Ryan Wells, sophomore midfielder from Carmel, Indiana, was a valedictorian in high school. Alan Lopez Paredes led his high school team in scoring every year, was all-state in high school. Looks like Jonathan Miller off and Roland Diamond coming off as well. Another throw in. Blue Jays with a throw. The referee thinks he's gone too fast. He's going to send him back to do the throw, and then he'll do it from the exact same spot the referee told him to go back from. So just wasted some time, really. Headed down. But the Blue Jays get to the second ball first. Ryan Wells, but he can't keep hold of it. Sent forward for Ajay. Ajay on the ball. Up the left. Can he swing it in? Cuts outside his man. Cuts inside, but he blocks him off. And now the Blue Jays come away with it. Referee playing advantage. That'll probably be the advantage done now. Needs a quick ball, but he's offside now, so he has to go on his own. And it'll be a throw for Trinity. Good work with the offside trap pushing up. He couldn't do anything about it. And it just costs the Blue Jays. Couldn't release that ball quick enough, which is so frustrating. So it's a throw in for Trinity. In their own half. Throws it up to Ajay. Ajay heads it down, but the Blue Jays gather it. Just can't keep hold. And a good turn now will give Trinity a chance to switch the play. Can't get that switch on though. Challenge coming. Instead, plays it back. Finds Mayfield, the goal scorer. He slips as he releases it. Unfortunate deflection off of the man. He just couldn't control it. He kicked it out. And so it's a throw for Trinity. Back from Mayfield. Mayfield sends it up to the middle of no man's land. No one's there. Irinek was calling for it, but he couldn't be found. And they lose out again. And Trinity now, easy ball finds Ajay. And Ajay's going to take his time. This is really the difference. Trinity taking their time about everything. Elmhurst just seem to be forcing everything. They don't need to. They have those numbers. The Tigers working on this again. Ajay just clipped. And that'll be a free kick. Those are one of those ones, like, you know, he's not trying to sell anything. He's not trying to act hurt, but those hurt. Those little boot clips where you end up colliding with each other, those suck. Those aren't fun. Blue Jays getting a substitution ready. It's going to be Miller coming back in. Senior midfielder from Schaumburg, Illinois. Free kick comes in off the wall again. Just again, not a good free kick from Trinity. That one's Jack Downs again, and then over the bar. That may be Downs done with free kick duty. It's a frustrating mix. And so the substitution comes on for Jack Corpus, playing his first game. The left-footed forward, Jack Corpus. And so now a goal kick for the Blue Jays. We've got about half an hour to go. It's 1-0 to Trinity. All over him. That's a free kick every day of the week. You just can't go in like that. Much too physical. Jesus Veloz can't go in like that at all. And so now they'll play it up the left. Winnick plays it long. Up the wing. Good chance here for the Blue Jays if he can cut inside. He does. Swings it far post. There's a chance. The header's there and it's in. Beautiful cross. Beautiful goal. And that's the equaliser. It's 1-1. You got to say they've deserved it. I think 1-1, probably a fair reflection of how this match has gone. Really good work. But he cut inside well. That's made by the assist. And the exact same time in the second half that we see the goal. And so the goal, Alan Lopez Paredes heads it home. That is his first collegiate goal. Just a beautiful header. Beautifully worked from Elmhurst. So now Trinity now having to fight their way back. It's still 1-1. Probably a fair reflection of how the match as a whole has gone. Even if that goal came something against the run of play. Now Elmhurst back at it. There's some new energy after that goal. Stopping back, probably the right decision there because he was up against 3 defenders if he went forward. There's a chance for a switch. If you could see it, yeah, you just can't put your foot in like that when you can't see anything. He's frustrated with it. This is Adam Knutson. He thought he got the ball, but you just can't, like, rake your foot back without even looking. It's just dangerous. So that is a free kick given up by Knutson. He was an All-American in high school at Dripping Springs. Well, 41 last year. He's wearing number 9 this year. Played it back. This is more patient. This is better from Elmhurst. Swung in. Chance there, well-headed, clear, but the man's there. David Falleras, but he can't make anything of it. And it's a goal kick for Trinity. So the Tigers now working it up the left. He's brought down there behind the play. That's Meese. I think anytime Meese goes down, there's going to be concern on the Trinity bench. After last year, he takes some time to get back up. That pitch is hard. It's real hard. And it's dry here in San Antonio. Meese has taken his time getting back up, but a free kick here for the Tigers. And he'll play it back. Meese. Just can't beat his man. Really beautiful stuff. Blank. Blank sends it long up the wing. But it's too easy for Elmhurst. And they'll win the throw, maybe. No, it stays in. So Trinity will regather. Good work in the end from the Tigers. They'll work on this again. Building it up from the left. Well cut in from the Blue Jays. Good turn. But a J comes in. It was a foul against the Tigers. Sorry, against the Blue Jays. Tigers will have a free kick. Free kick, a chance here for the Tigers. Everybody forward except the keeper and the man taking it, which is Eubank. Eubank sends it in right at the keeper. He goes for it, punches it clear. Now really beautiful to get around the keeper. He's got to cut it back. Cleared away by the Blue Jays. That is beautiful one-touch stuff. Allows them to get clear. Pass is kept in. Good work. Just can't beat his man. Strong stuff from the Tigers' defense, but it pays out. And the Tigers player is still down. I don't think he called a handball or anything. I think that might just be a drop ball. But we'll see. There's a Tigers player down in the box after, I suspect, colliding with the keeper. All in fairness, they're all going for the ball. But he's gone down after a collision. So this will essentially be the drinks break, even though it's not really the drinks break. So, yeah, now the referee signaled that it is the water break. It may as well be if the player's down with a head injury. You've got to take that seriously and take the time. So we'll get that checked out while the players have a water break. Can't quite see who it is. It might be a J who's down, although he's actually down with a leg injury by the looks of it. So they're continuing to work on the player that's down in this drinks break. Guess I'll give you a temperature update. Let's check that out. Oh, it feels cooler. It's 88 now. That's downright pleasant compared to where we've been. I'll take 88. But it's still, so it's warm. It's definitely warm. It is a warm day here in San Antonio. So it's a drop ball. That is the decision. That's what I thought. I didn't think he called the handball. I thought he was just playing. Oh no, he did call the handball. I think Elmhurst told on themselves a little bit there. They said, no, it's a handball here. So a change for Trinity. Hunter Kane coming on for Smith. And Jesus Willis. So free kick here for the Tigers. Jack down, swinging it in. Better than his earlier ones, but the work from the players. Goal kick for Elmhurst. So 1-1 here, 25 minutes to play. We do go to extra time if it's level. Ball goes along, headed in. And it's going to be a throw for Elmhurst. Blue Jays with a throw inside their own half, but not by much. Throw comes up the line. Jockeying for possession. It's going to come out to Trinity, but they'll play it straight out. So Elmhurst with the throw again, this time in the Trinity half. Territorial gain for the Blue Jays, as they will look to build something here. Headed down. Nobody really able to gather control. It's barged into him. Yeah, referee call to that one. So free kick for the Tigers to relieve that pressure. As they'll work it up now. Shapes to go long, instead goes short up the middle. Finds Instrel. Instrel goes out wide. Slides from behind. Yeah, he may have got a bit of the ball, but going in behind like that's always going to carry that risk. So a free kick here for the Tigers. Chance to build a set piece. We'll see. Looks like Elmhurst are going to set up right on the edge of the penalty box, so that'll be the offside line to play here. Looks like Instrel running over to take it. He's going to swing it in. Blunk has already moved. He might be off. Yeah, just straight at the defender anyway. Played forward. Instrel keeps it in. Oh, lost out there, but there's nobody there for Elmhurst, so the Tigers are just able to calmly regain possession and send the ball out for the scorer, Mayfield. Beautiful turn from Knutson, but it's blocked, and that's going to be a corner. It's a little frustrating that he was pretty content to play for the corner there. He just kind of played it right into him. He wasn't even trying to get a man free. Just played for the corner. I guess he believes in the set piece that have been drawn up, but not for me. It looks like they're going to play short. They do. They play it short forward. Beats his man. Now he has to cut it back. He's going to have to. Blocked by Elmhurst. Trinity, though, still keeping possession. Blocked again. This time the ball falls for Elmhurst. Runs in. This is all ball, says the referee. And it goes back. Trinity working it up the middle. On the far side now, Trinity on the left. Looking to beat the man. Does so, but just pass isn't good enough. And it's too easy for Elmhurst to deal with. So Miller puts the switch on. Good ball there from David Fierros. Shoulder to shoulder, that's going to be a throw. That's a tough decision. He's given it to Trinity. Those are difficult decisions. Gives it to the defending team. But that may have been one for Elmhurst for me. Trinity just working it around the back. There's Blank. Bank plays it forward for Downs. Downs plays it out wide for Veloz. Cut out by Elmhurst. Heavy touch. Puts it back into a contest. Hoofed long. Meese trying to get under it. Just can't get the control. Good strength there from Elmhurst. Get away with it, but then just absolutely blown with the terrible pass. Veloz on the ball. Veloz plays it back for Instrel. Instrel playing it out wide. Goes far post, but right to the defender. Just couldn't get over his head. Tiredness setting in for Elmhurst. Just a couple things there that showed some tiredness. So the player stays down. But then that just clearance out was just so tired. So tiredness is setting in. And it's warm. It may have dropped to 88, but it is a warm 88. So discussions about getting water, I mean, these are pedantic arguments when the clock is off anyway. Who cares? For me, asking the coaching staff if they can make a sub. Gotta be honest, at 88, a water break seems a bit much anyway, but here we are. Taking the chance to give out instructions as well, both coaches. The team's just coming up with some tactical changes for both sides. We've got 21 minutes to play. It's 1-1. I'm going to see a change for Elmhurst. It looks like Roland Dearborn. Yeah, and the play's coming off. He's limping off. Adan Ramirez. That's disappointing. So, limping off in pain, but luckily able to walk off, which is always good. Trinity back in control again. So, wish the best to Adan Ramirez. Not a way you want your first Elmhurst match to end. After he transferred in from Trinity International, another victim of that ended program. Cleared away. Trinity looking to keep a hold of it. Comes down, nobody really controlling it, just bouncing around edge of the box. Tigers now first to get control, looking for Meese, can't get through. Blue Jays will clear it, and a heavy touch, a real heavy touch goes out. So it's a throw for the Blue Jays. So Blue Jays throw. Deep in their own half, but headed forward, the freshman looking to use his speed. He played, also represented his high school in track. Did Dearborn, so he's got that pace. So now, what can the Blue Jays do here on the right? Played back for Miller. Miller plays it into a contest for some reason. That's forced him back. That's a frustrating ball movement. And then goes along, but straight to the Trinity man, but he's mishandled it, and it goes out for a throw for the Blue Jays. Edge of the attacking third. Good chance to do something here. Goes up the wing. Height and strength mismatch forces him back, but that's going to be a foul called by the assistant. So it'll be a free kick for Elmhurst. A chance to do something here. They've proven dangerous in the air. The goal came from the air. So we'll see how this one goes. Got Ilya Yerinik there at the far post. Could be a target. You've also got Maciej Zadkos there, but it's over the bar. And there's going to be a substitution here for Trinity. It'll be Ajay coming in. He's going to come in for Jack Downs. So he's going to be playing a little further back than he was earlier. Shen Ajay. Transferred, another person who transferred because a team went away, was supposed to be playing at St. Edward's. That team is now back, but back then it was not. So a throw for Trinity, but a player down with what might be a head injury, so that takes some checking. Some confusion for Trinity here as to who was being subbed. Just a really butchered substitution. All ball, says the referee. So Trinity were temporarily playing with 10, not because anything happened, just because they completely butchered a substitution. Yeah, Trinity now back to 11 after fixing that broken substitution. You could technically yellow card him for that if you were feeling kind of mean about it, because he left the field of play without permission. It's cleared away, and that's a throw for the Tigers on the edge of their attacking third. Thrown in again. Instro. And still plays it forward, tried to find Meese, couldn't do so. Just took him out there. Very physical. It's going to be a free kick. And a yellow card is issued for that one. It was definitely too physical. So not quite sure who the yellow was to. I'll get you that information though. So yellow card for Trinity. Ball sent long. Oh, it's getting physical now. Some afters on Meese. Advantage being played. Amazing that the referee has let that flow. That is incredible. Just a really intriguing decision to let that play out after the shoving started. Which is, I'm sure, is what the yellow's for. He's certainly committed to letting the game flow. That's what I'll say about this referee. I don't like saying negative things, so I'll just say that. But yeah, just an odd decision to keep playing after they shoved each other. It's just a weird decision. And so now we've got to work this all out. And so there's another yellow card. So a lot of discussions going on here, but it's the shake-up is 2 yellow cards for Elmhurst. Trinity had a yellow card a minute ago, unrelated. So 2 yellow cards for Elmhurst, 1 for Trinity is where we're at. That's where we stand. There's a chance that he's maybe starting to lose control of things here. As the ball is swung in to the middle of the box, headed across. And a corner is the decision. It's come off an Elmhurst player. Hard for me to see from here. The linesman's got a better view than I do. So a corner for Trinity on the far side, coming out of the shadows. This is a hard place to take a corner. You've got to come down that hill. It's shadowy. It's difficult. It's really difficult to take a corner there. They go in, looking to find Peter Blank at the far post. It's cleared away. Good work there from Elmhurst. Blank just couldn't get it out under his feet. Coach Di Tommaso saw it.
Let's go, boys!
Blank was lurking far post. Defence got the job done. So a throw in here for Trinity. Just under 15 minutes to go. Ajay looking to turn. Can't do so. Shot is blocked. Elmhurst trying to clear. Just can't do it. Is he on? Meese goes for something acrobatic. He left the boot in coming through. And so that is a foul and a yellow card. Or he didn't give the card, he had it out.
Let's go, boys!
So free kick here for Trinity. Everyone forward for the Tigers except the keeper. Headed on, and Jay can't get free. Mies can't get on the end of it. And now a chance. Quick on the counter for Elmhurst. Ball is thrown all the way down to halfway. Tigers will regather it. Elmhurst flicked over the head. Just nobody can get control. Headed down, and now the Tigers start getting control. Instrol plays it back for Eubank. Eubank on the ball now. Plays it out wide left. Trinity looking to build something. The run continues, but he just can't release it. So now, what can Trinity build here? Knutson just can't build something, can't find Ajay. Ajay loses out. Knutson regathers. Ajay looking to challenge, stays on his feet. That was important, and he falls over the foot. So Ryan Wells committing the foul there, just couldn't get it done. Left his foot out. It's way too easy for Ajay to just fall over the foot. His team's getting subs ready to go. It's going to be a free kick. Blank's in there again. Mies also in there. It's hard and it's wide. Went direct. We're going to see a change each way. So Will Powell coming on for Trinity. And coming on for Elmhurst is Dan Ramirez. Another one of the Trinity International players. And so now the Blue Jays with a goal kick. 12 minutes to play. We are still at 1-1 here. Send long. Elmhurst trying to flick it on. Too many defenders in the way. But he's given a foul the other way. So a clearing free kick opportunity here for the Tigers. I'll just roll it along the grounds. Eubank. Eubank plays it long. Looking for Mies. Mies gets on the end of it, but there's just no one there to support him. He can't get around the defender. But he does get around the defender, but he gives a foul away in the process. So a free kick to relieve pressure from Elmhurst. Mies making a big deal about where the ball is. Honestly, this far in your own half, it doesn't really matter. And everybody does it. Ball sent in. Not a great ball because it just kind of bounces in the middle of everybody. Powell just came on the fresh legs. He had a J wide and then he went to go the other way. Just an odd decision from Powell. And now Elmhurst come away with it. It was a good effort there from Falleros. But Trinity back on the ball again. Looks for the switch. Finds Ajay this time. Now Ajay can run. That's what he wants. Just can't get on the end of it. As they're there out wide, playing it in the corner. Keeps it in. Trinity working on the ball. Looks to cut around. Cuts it back. Sounds like there was a deflection. There was. It's going to be a corner for Trinity. They're fourth of the night. They've been stacking up in the second half. And the play is down. Referee has stopped the clock. Yes, he has. So play down. It's been hard. It's been a physical game. We are inside the final 10 minutes. It is Trinity 1, Elmhurst 1. We will go to extra time, which is played under ye olde rules of golden goal, which we don't do anymore in professional soccer, but in college soccer, it's still golden goal. So a corner here for the Tigers. They've got players lurking for the short corner. I see Eubank lurking short, but as a decoy. But it just picks out the first defender. Not a great corner at all. That's a throw in for Trinity. Elmhurst had time. I just don't know why they played that. So the Tigers working on it. Cuts inside. Needs to cut it back for someone. Just finds the side netting. And that is a goal kick for Elmhurst. And a substitution also for Elmhurst. That's going to be Ben Meadmore coming in, defender freshman from Tucson, Arizona. Had a pretty stunning season last year. 2 goals, 5 assists. Remember, he's a defender. It's a pretty good season. Sent long into a contest. Yeah, hands. But honestly, they're both doing it. Like, if they're both doing it. So Will Powell, no, leaves it for Peter Blank. Plays it out. Tigers working it up the left. Eubank looking for the switch for Powell. Just doesn't come out. Controlled well. Powell cuts in, gets the ball. Looking to swing it back into the box. Cleared away. Can't clear the first defender. Headed on. Controlled by Ajay. But passes it to nobody. A chance on the counter, maybe. Keeper's well out. Plays it back to the keeper. He'll play it out wide. And so now Trinity working up the left. Played long, bypassing midfield. Cleared by the Blue Jays, but not far enough. Trinity will come back on the left again. Beats his man, finds Meese. Meese plays it back! Good block again from Elmhurst. Really great defending all night from this Elmhurst side. They cut it back. Big appeals for a penalty. Referee says no. Shot comes! It's in! Trinity score with 7:37 left on the clock. After they were disappointed they didn't get a penalty they thought they should have had. That's the goal. It hits the back of the net. 7:37. There's still time though. And so that goal scored a powerful hit from Hunter Kane, his 11th goal of his career. Just hit it across. Goalkeeper couldn't do anything about it. Brilliant work. Powerful shot from Hunter Kane. He kept going. A lot of players didn't. And that's deflating for Elmhurst. They have to keep their heads up. But they are 2-1 up. Hunter Kane buries it. His 11th career goal. First of the season, obviously. And so we have 7:37 to go. It's headed away. That should technically have been called offside because he left early. Or it should have been a retaken kickoff. Time is not Elmhurst's friend right now. The assistant admits that that call was missed to Paul McGinley, Trinity head coach. Long throw, straight to the keeper. Waste, an absolute waste of a throw. When you're 2-1 down with so little time left, you've got to do better with those. There's no point having a long throw if you're just going to throw it straight to the keeper. And so Trinity go long, bypass midfield. Trinity's best option would be to keep possession, really. They're ahead. Meese tries to steal possession. The Blue Jays now going for it. They're only keeping 2 back. Those wingers have advanced much higher up the pitch for the Blue Jays. It's been an entertaining game. You can't help but feel there might still be a twist as the ball goes along. Well gathered. Beautiful control. Oh, but he's offside. There was a good bit of control from Ben Meadmore, but he was offside. So that's unfortunate for the Blue Jays because that was building really well. Really beautiful stuff. As the Tigers will now look to be more patient here. Flicked on, looking for Meese. Can Meese make the run? He just can't get there. It's hoofed away by the Blue Jays. They'll try to keep it in, but they can't. And it is a Tigers throw. So Tigers with throw inside their own half. That won't bother them too much. Time is on their side at this point. They'll look to play it up the wing. High press here from the Blue Jays. Really trying to pressure those mistakes they need to. Looks for Meese. Gets up higher. Ball stays in. It's not out. Blank with it. Blank plays it long. Looking for Meese. Meese chests it down out wide. Finds the man on the wing. Meese making a run. He might have been offside. But it's a throw-in for the Tigers anyway. Throw in here for Trinity. Referee wants them to hurry it up. Understandable, given they have the lead with so little time left. Another throw in for Trinity. Elmhurst after this, they stay in Texas. They go up to Georgetown. They're going to play Southwestern on Sunday. Another SCAC opponent. Play it out, looking to turn. Can't turn, needs support, gets it. But again, the Trinity defense just cuts in, gets the job done. Now, Elmhurst, they need to be a little more patient. Don't panic just because you're behind. Don't let the scoreboard panic you. Hoofed long, that's a waste. Keeper claims and moves quickly, that's what you want. And so now a lot of space to move in for Brady Lucas. Goes for the switch, a missed clearance. Has opened the door here for Elmhurst. Played it back. I want to swing it into the box, but the man's come now, so he's going to have to play it back. Does so. Trinity really sitting back deep. Blocked off the referee. He's going to call that. It's going to be a drop ball. So it's a drop ball. Elmhurst will keep possession from it. Cleared away by Trinity. Cleared again. But Elmhurst will gather. All but one player is in the Trinity half. That one player is the Elmhurst goalkeeper. Now Trinity with a chance to counter. This will happen when you're ahead. All ball. Elmhurst working this up the left. Good opportunity to swing it in. Well dealt with by Trinity. They're going to try and keep it in so it doesn't go out for a corner at least. Played forward. Can't find Meese. Played back. Finds Jelinek. Jelinek plays it forward. Up the left. Beats one. Can't beat the second. Pushes him to the ground. Let's see what the decision is from the referee. He's blown his whistle and he's pointed it's a foul against Trinity. I'm going to guess that decision was dangerous play because he deliberately fell on the ball. Blanc not happy with the decision. But he'll go back to get on with it. This is a big opportunity. 2 minutes to go. Elmhurst 2-1 down with a big chance here. They're good in the air. They did well. That was the goal. Came from the air. Came from about this position too, the cross. So we'll see how this goes. Ball swung in. But straight to the Trinity defender. Heads are clear. Too many bodies in the box. Meese couldn't get on it. Goes wide with the switch. Trinity gets up and clears. Referee says it wasn't a handball. Might have even played advantage. Meese looks like he's going to play the corner. Playing it back. Tigers just looking to hold possession for another 90 seconds. And they'll be home. Meese gets around 3. Plays it out. Now they're playing in the corner. And it'll be a goal kick now. Just over a minute to play. Elmhurst 2-1 down. They have to move it quickly now. They might have tried to move it too quickly there, but a good little bit of fake work. Gets it around. Challenged him physically. All ball, says the referee. And so now Trinity, they'll have no interest in going for this, although they might. Running up the left. Call from the coach's bench is to go for the corner. He is not listening at all. Now a run coming late. Shot! What a hit! Clinches the win with 40 seconds left. What an amazing goal with the coaches screaming to play it into the corner. Well, he's played it into the corner, all right. He's played it into the corner of the net. And so Instraw with the goal. Louis Instraw, that's his first collegiate goal, and what a hit. Coaches yelling at him to put it in the corner. And he put it in the corner of the net. That's where Louis Instraw put that. Just a stunning goal. If he missed, you'd have been screaming at him for trying it. But he put it away, and that seals the win. So 2 first-time goals, Mayfield and Instraw. And Lopez Paredes, 4. So 3 of the 4 goals have been maiden goals. Not much time left, but Elmhurst try to get something. Try to get another goal here. But what drama here at Paul McGinley Field. Trinity 3-1 late. Ball sent long. Trinity clear away. Meese on the ball. He's just going to go for it. Keeper's off his line, but that's nowhere near anything. As we enter the final 10 seconds.
8, 7.
Keeper's not even interested.
5, 4, 3.
Ball still in play, but nobody's interested. That game is over. Trinity run out 3-1 winners in an enthralling game. So tight. Just 2 late goals. 2 goals in the final 7 minutes give Trinity a 3-1 score. That scoreline perhaps flatters Trinity a little bit. So Elmhurst will stay in Texas. They will play Southwestern and Georgetown on Sunday. Trinity, well, they'll stay at home. They are going to play Pomona Pizza, who lost earlier to St. Thomas. They will see them on Sunday. Thanks very much. We hope you're having a good weekend. Hope you enjoy your Labor Day weekend. I've been Chris Hoffman for Tiger Network. For everyone here, thank you so much. We hope to see you on Sunday. Good night.